Hey everyone, Coach Ryan here. In this video I will quickly go over some terms and chalkboard items so that you'll be able to follow the game and my commentary a little better. Now, there's a numbering system for the field positions in water polo. However, when the teams are playing at even strength, it is easier to follow the action if I use zones instead of numbers. Here's a chalkboard outline of the zones I will be referring to during the game. The area in front of the goal between the 2 and the 5 meter line will be referred to as the key. And you have a left wing and a right wing to either side of that. And most of the shooting you'll see in the tournament from the perimeter will occur in the left slot and the point areas. Many times players will change positions in these zones but won't leave the general area of the zone, so it doesn't make sense to call out numbers. This will be evident at the end of the video when you watch the women's team, as they like to drive a lot. Calling position numbers for each drive would just confuse everybody. The man advantage or 6-on-5 setup is a little more straightforward. Players will rarely change positions, so I will use numbers during those situations. Here's the typical 4-2 formation. Sometimes the U.S. women's team will begin a man advantage possession in a 3-3, and one of the perimeter players will swim to the 2 meter line to create the 4-2 formation. As you can see here, first position player is on the left wing, second position on the left post, third position on the right post, fourth position is outside 5 meters on the left post, fifth position outside 5 meters on the right post, and the sixth position player is on the right wing. Usually that is a left-hander if the team has a left-handed player. Here are some common 6-on-5 tactics used by most of the teams in this tournament. The 2-pop has been used by the men's and women's team in the last few exhibition games. This is a pretty straightforward tactic. The 2-post player will slide out closer to the 5 meter line and find some open water. And at the same time, the 4 and 5 position players will slide right and will look at the 2 player and see if they're open for a pass and a shot. It's a pretty common tactic that you'll see quite a few times. Another tactic that you'll see a lot is the 6-in, where the 6th player takes the ball inside the 2 meter line and then looks for a pass to a player inside the 2 meter line. In this situation, the 6-in and is accompanied by the 2-follow, where the 2-post player will follow the 6th player into the goal and the 6th player will throw a pass for a shot. Another variation of this that you'll see from the women's team is the 6-in, but instead of the 2-post player going towards the goal, they will go away from the goal and open up some space for the 1 player to go inside the 2 meter line and catch a pass from the 6 for a shot. And in this video, you'll see that. The video quality isn't great, but you should be able to see the 6-1 pass. So the U.S. is up on a 6-on-5 right now. They'll work the ball into 6 for a 6-in, but she doesn't see anything right there. Works it back around the perimeter to 5, to 4, back to 5. She'll go down to 6, another 6-in, and this time the 1 player slides underneath for a catch and a slam dunk goal. They make it look pretty easy. Finally, this is a tactic that the women's team has been trying out in the exhibition games. It involves multiple drives on the left side of the formation. The players are trying to get a ball side drive inside the key, or are trying to get a player open in the left slot for a catch and shoot. In hockey, this is called cycling the puck or cycling the wing, and in basketball, this is called a sideline triangle. This is a great example of players not being assigned to a spot on the perimeter. Instead, they are working together to make the defense fall out of position and make mistakes. Let's see an example of this in the USA game versus Spain. So they're even strength, and you'll notice on the left side of the formation, they almost have 4 players in the left wing and left slot area. Center will clear. We have a drive from the left slot. She doesn't get open. She'll clear to the left wing, and another drive comes in from the left slot. And there's 4 players over there in that area just cycling, one of them trying to get open. And here they post up on the right side then. She has a lot of space and gets a alright shot off. Hopefully this will help you follow the games a little better. and give you a better understanding of some of the common tactics that you will see from the USA men's and women's team this Olympics. Go to the Beyond Water Polo page on Facebook, click on the follow button, and then click See First to see upcoming game broadcasts in your newsfeed. Also subscribe to Beyond Water Polo on YouTube. Thanks for watching, and see you tomorrow for the first men's game against Croatia.